but then I decided to
it has to stay that, dude.
Well.
Why did you give up on life? Why would you do that to yourself? Dude, I believe in you. I've never met you, but I believe in you.
If your name, you got to keep it short and clean.
I actually don't know what we were talking. I forgot everything, dude. So
let's
drop the subject and let's talk about the match at hand.
All right, so we have Villain and we have Scrappy Doo here.
Scrappy Doo. Wait, okay, I was about to say.
All right, we have the classic Sheik Ditto.
I was about to say, if you play Zelda, you've made some poor decisions in your life. I've never met Scrappy in my life. I know Villain.
Okay.
Never met Scrappy.
What can you say about Villain? What
I don't know.
Play style? Is he good at the Sheik matchup?
I have no idea. I only know that his name is Villain and he's a Sheik, and he's brother with Pengu Master 3000.
No, I feel like they're feeling each other out at this point.
I mean, when you start a relationship, you kind of have to. You can't rush it, dude.
No, you can't dive right in there. You gotta.
When it comes to anything, when you're starting a band, when you're meeting new friends, you can't just come out the gate being like saying stupid jokes. Like,
and that's really what we're seeing here on the screen.
You got to develop a trusting relationship, and at that point, okay. So essentially, like, you can't go in with a huge punish initially because it's like going up to a friend and being like,
it's like
saying a racist joke, but you never met them.
Yeah, it's like you don't know me that well yet. Maybe later.
Yeah, and then you can start saying like kickers, you know?
Okay.
Once you get to know them.
I'm into down throwing people 6 times, you know? And then it's
someone might like that and someone might not.
Yeah. You know, you got to get to know them.
You got to accept that as people, you know?
All right, so
hey,
a fresh Sheik matchup. It's even now.
So
one Sheik combo is basically, I guess, now 80%. 82% anyone's any Sheik's game.
In the low level, probably not. Let's be honest here.
I was seeing a lot of grabs.
I don't know. I've never seen Scrappy. Never heard of him. Is he any good?
Scrappy is actually a classic Smash player in the community.
I see. Like how classic?
Classic. We're talking. We're going all the way back to when we used to have the Toronto tournaments in church basements, rec centers.
Damn, dude. I wasn't around for that.
Yeah, I know. We're going back. So Scrappy is aware of this matchup.
Villain's a new school player, man, but he has like gotten a lot better in recent times.
One of those 20XX.
Playing a lot of Hamilton. He has a lot of Hamilton Fox practice because all of them are Fox except him. He probably feels very lonely, very isolated. Is that Moki?
Okay.
Is that Moki Doki? I guarantee you Scraps has been around to the point where he probably doesn't even know who Moki is.
New and the old still have to, you know.
Yeah, they need to blend together, dude.
That's right. It's the beauty of this community. And so this match has gotten off to a bad start.
Scraps, all right. If
there's some clear confidence.
Okay, at a lower level, like, it's a lot harder to make comebacks like this. Just because your punish game isn't refined, you can't get those crazy 0-to-deaths. That just doesn't happen. So, like,
you need to be certain. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
That was a good clean finish.
Ooh, Zelda. Have you seen my Zelda, dude? I know you haven't, but I'm asking anyways.
No, is it like really cool?
No, it's awful.
Right.
Why are you asking?
All right, well, I regret it.
All right, last hit of F smash just hits. That's I call that the Pichu, because the last hit of Pichu's F smash sends you 3 billion years into the future. Just the last hit has so much base knockback.
All right,
it's actually ridiculous.
Some game knowledge.
Like hitting it is so
viewers.
dumb because smashing on it's so easy. The multi-hit move. You just need to land that last hit. Ooh, X-Tall. One time I was playing X-Tall in tournament, and he straight up gave me water. It was pretty dope. Like, I was out of water, and I was really nervous. I needed to take a drink. I was out. He was like, yo, man. Took his water and poured in.
Hold on. Is this a salty run back? A run back right to Battlefield. Here we go.
I mean, Battlefield's a great stage. Don't get me wrong. I don't think the
Neutral,
Fox choice was very good. If you're a Sheik man, you go Fox. I don't know. It's... Especially someone like Villain who's been around, like,
it depends.
And plays only Foxes in his region.
It depends. If you can read somebody's DI, where they usually like to go, sometimes when you switch to somebody like Fox from a floaty, I think can change your combo game against someone.
I think all he had to do was adjust his punishes on, like in the last game. He could have just stayed Sheik. Like
when clean with Sheik, I guess.
When it's clear that there's something that you're doing wrong, then you don't have to switch. You can just adjust it to be like, okay, what am I doing wrong? I can fix that within my gameplay by just, you know, if you know what you're doing wrong, then you know how to fix it in the next game. Like, that's it. And then switching to another character will not help that. And even if you think you're going to lose, like, there's no point in developing a secondary that you're not going to use for any other reason. So just stay Sheik and power through it.
That's definitely the current meta. We're going to see how this plays out. That was good.
I like his
stock,
Fox,
even upper.
I like his Fox.
Looking
decent.
Looking decent. Got some ledge cancels in there.
Okay,
the triple up smash neutral game.
I liked the wave dash forward on there. That was really well spaced.
But
this is looking a lot closer than the last game, which is something I didn't expect because, you know, Villain does have the practice against Foxes in his region, but I don't know. Scrappy-Doo proved me wrong. Yeah, these players like that I don't know of or never heard of, like you can't sleep on them.
I think that's an important message
because, like,
for a lot of people,
especially if
don't sleep on people.
I would say 2 years ago you could. Just because, like, if they've never gone to a tournament, then they're probably not good. They probably don't mean tag. But nowadays with net play and stuff, like, I played net play for the first time today, and I played some dude, and I don't know, I messed him up, but like he wasn't awful. He had tech, and I'm like, "Are you going to Fight Pit?" Because I'm going to Fight Pit. So it's like, he was from Pennsylvania, so I was like, "Are you going to Fight Pit?" And he's like, "What's a Fight Pit?" And I'm like, "It's a tournament." And he's like, "I've never been to a tournament." I'm like, "What is this culture? I've never experienced this."
Clean edge guard.
And that play baffles me, dude.
It's a different style of play.
It's not even that.
Different
it's just
from
the culture.
Here coming out to a tournament.
The mentality of like, oh, I can't go to tournaments. I won't make it out of pools, so I won't go. It's like I think that's the worst mentality you could have. It's like if it's your first tournament, you should go expecting not to make it out and just like learning as much as possible and trying your best. That's all you can hope for. And then you learn as you go.
Trying your best.
You have people teaching you.
Putting confidence in paying that entry and thinking, yeah, I might get something back. At first you might not, but eventually you will.
Eventually you will.
It's the mentality.
Yeah. It's more so, it's not about the money. You can't think about the money in all honesty. You just have to like focus on... You just have to focus on your gameplay.
Money is more of a support for the community, and Scrappy-Doo scrapping it out.
I would say money is just a motivation.
To the last stock here.
Okay.
All right.
I probably have to play a set, so I'm going to go.